Hello guys, today again I'll be taking you through a simple but quite interesting demonstration. There'll be two parts of the demonstration and we'll be using the same mobile robot that we used in the previous experiments. So in the first part, what we'll be doing is we'll be using the mobile robot to basically localize and track an object of interest. As a proof of concept, in this demonstration I'll be using green colored markers as our object of interest, and it'll be kept amidst other colored markers so that I can basically show you that the algorithm is intelligent enough to just focus on green colored marker and avoid any other colored markers in its vicinity. For the second part of the experiment, again, which is more or less a continuation to the first part, the robot would be basically localizing and tracking the object of interest. But at the same time, now you can see the robot autonomously navigating towards the object so that it can align itself and orient itself in a convenient pose that would make it possible for it to interact with the object of interest. When I say interact, what I mean is it can use its gripper to grip the object and bring it back to a retrieval zone. That's pretty much it regarding the experiment description. And to talk about the hardware adjustments that I've made, it's more or less the same, just that to the gripper I've added the sponge add-ons, which kind of makes it easy and convenient for picking up objects like markers, which are smooth and textureless. Other than that, there is nothing more, and enjoy. Thank you so much. This is the first part of the experiment. As you can see here, I've got a couple of colored markers assembled in front of our fully assembled mobile robot. What I'm trying to achieve here is that given an object of predefined color, which would be our target object, and in this case, it is the marker with green color, the object being in the vicinity of the robot would try to localize the object and track it in such a way that it can orient itself to the orientation of the object. And this happens amidst other objects, which could be obstacles or could be any other item which is of not interest to us. So you can see here, like I said, our target object in this case is the green marker. And as I move the marker in front of the robot, you can see the robot slowly turning itself, trying to align itself so that it is completely aligned in a linear fashion with the object, so that it just have to move forward now to pick up the object or make any kind of interaction with the object. Similarly, if I move it around to this direction, you can see it doing the same thing. And what is to be noticed here is that the robot is intelligent enough to understand it is this green color object that it has to localize and track. So for the testing that I'm doing here, I've given the velocity for rotation very minimal. That's why you're seeing the robot moving quite slow here. So like I said, you can see it's gradually rotating itself so that it could align perfectly with the object of interest, which again in our case, like I said, it's a marker of green color. Thank you.